Earlier tonight, Norah O'Donnell signed off as anchor and managing editor of the CBS Evening News, bringing an end to her 5-year run as she starts off-evolved her new function as senior correspondent. Norah O'Donnell is making headlines once more, however. This time it is no longer for her common political feedback. The surprising news of her tragic diagnosis has left her own family with an unattainable truth. For years, Norah has been a depended-on CBS News anchor, turning in the maximum crucial tales. But now, everything has changed. Her analysis has turned her global the other way up. Although her own family has been by her side, they knew they needed to put together for what is ahead. But how did this unexpected flip of events come about? And what does it imply for Norah's future? Join us as we uncover the stunning story at the back of Norah O'Donnell's analysis. Norah O'Donnell's tragic analysis. Recently, Norah were recognized with cancer in situ, a medical situation that sounded peculiar, however became extreme. She changed into still coming to phrases with the prognosis and the results. Doctors instructed her that cancer was the most aggressive shape of pores and skin most cancers, and that early detection changed into the only manner to stop it. Although hers had been caught early, the fear of what could show up if it advanced in no way left her. She had come face to face with the concept that her existence could change in an on-the-spot. But little did she realize, this become most effective, the start of a long journey. Stay tuned to recognize the way it all started out. The emotional journey commenced, with her own family doing their satisfactory to stay robust for her. Her husband, who had always been her biggest supporter, located himself misplaced in feelings he in no way anticipated to feel. Her children, nonetheless too younger to apprehend the entirety, sensed that some thing turned into incorrect, but could not absolutely grasp the burden of it, who had famous her for years, have been saddened by using the news. They had visible her manage hard stories, but now she was the one in need of electricity. The truth of her diagnosis left every person searching for the right phrases to mention. Still, nothing should erase the fear she felt after listening to the phrase cancer. It became a word that carried so much weight, and he or she struggled to technique it. Melanoma turned into not like different skin conditions. It could spread quickly and end up lethal if ignored. In all her interviews, Norah had admitted that the statistics had been scaring, and he or she located herself, reading article after article, seeking to understand her condition. She went on to narrate how each element made her even greater disturbing. "I modified my mind," I said. "It is okay to simply stroll for 10 mins. That counts as a exercising in my ebook. What if the docs had now not determined it in time? What if it had unfolded earlier than they even knew it turned into there?" The notion by myself become terrifying. And for the first time in her existence, she felt absolutely powerless. With no choice but to behave speedy, she prepared for surgical treatment, hoping to dispose of the most cancers before it had become worse. The experience turned into overwhelming. Norah has brazenly shared her reviews with the surgeries. She defined the technique as regarding a 3-inch cut and about 25 stitches. Although the surgical procedure became successful, it left her feeling unique. The bodily ache faded, but the emotional weight of what had passed off stayed with her. She had gained the battle, but she now understood that existence should change at any time. And then, the world discovered out. News of her diagnosis unfold, with media retailers covering her health warfare. Some reports were correct, whilst others exaggerated details, making it appear worse than it had become. People sent messages of guide whilst others shared their very own most cancer scares. But Norah did now not need sympathy. She glaringly wanted human beings to apprehend the dangers. She had once omitted her very own warning signs and symptoms, and now she wanted to make certain nobody else did the same. But it really is no longer all. She additionally acknowledged how her circle of relatives remained her largest supply of power. Her husband took on greater duties, making sure she had the time and area to recover. Even her colleagues at CBS News gave their guide. Surprisingly, Norah had admitted to being ashamed after being recognized. She believed she had done it to herself. Although many are familiar with Norah's pores and skin cancer analysis and remedy, not all of us is aware of that she confronted any other serious fitness problem rapidly after her surgery. During a spring smash journey, O'Donnell confronted an unexpected health scare that brought about an emergency appendectomy. She shared her adventure on social media, posting a photo from her health center mattress with the caption, "Not what we planned for spring smash." Following the surgical treatment, she expressed gratitude for the medical team's care and shared treasured instructions from the Revel Inn. This instrument can teach human beings are decided to use it to the one's ends. Norah harassed the importance of paying attention to one's health. In her viral remarks, she recommended everybody who feels pain to see a medical doctor straight away without hesitating. After facing such fitness challenges, Norah's existence modified in many ways. The journey via her analysis and healing sparked a change in her perspective on what surely topics. While many knew approximately her fitness battles, few understood the deeper non-public adjustments she underwent. Her tale failed to just quit with recovery. There have been lasting effects that influenced her alternatives and priorities shifting ahead. What did lifestyles appear to be for Norah in the end of those demanding situations? Let's test how her experiences formed the next bankruptcy of her life. Norah's lifestyles after the tragic prognosis. Norah O'Donnell's cancer analysis turned into unexpected, but in preference to preserving it personal, she determined to percentage her tale. As a journalist, she knew how effective records could be. "I'm happy with that human beings feel like they can accept as true with me. It's my job as a journalist to do this." And this time the tale changed into private. She wanted humans to research from her, enjoy and take skin cancer severely. She started speaking out about the importance of regular checkups and early detection. At first, it wasn't smooth, to speak approximately. She turned into used to asking tough questions, now not answering them. But she knew that staying silent would not assist everyone. She partnered with the Melanoma Research Foundation to spread recognition. Together, they worked on campaigns to inspire humans to test their pores and skin often. She regarded on TV to discuss her adventure, hoping that her tale might encourage others to do so. Every time she spoke, she was hoping a person watching might make an appointment with their doctor. Norah didn't simply communicate approximately, she made huge changes in her existence. After her analysis, she made certain to peer her dermatologist every 3 to 4 months. These regular checkups became a concern. Melanoma can spread speedy, so treating it early became the first-class manner to live safe. This wasn't just about her fitness anymore. It became about setting an instance for others. She also advocated for the usage of sunscreen protection. Sunscreen wasn't just something she used on the beach. It had become part of her daily ordinary. However, it wasn't pretty much her. She made certain her circle of relatives followed these habits too. She desired them to apprehend that prevention was the important thing to staying secure. More than something, this revel in changed how she noticed lifestyles. It became a be careful call. She found out that health is not something to take with no consideration. Before, she had constantly been centered on work and time limits, but now she paid extra interest to the little matters. Time with family became more vital. Norah discovered her time together with her own family modified. She understood that journalism needed to exchange with the times. The first instances in my career by anchoring CBS This Morning that I'm at the equal region for the maximum element, but that its middle assignment, which is telling the reality, could never trade. At the heart of a lot of these challenges changed into her function as a representative of girls in journalism. Being one of the few girls in excessive profile position came with duty. She knew that her achievement changed into no longer pretty much her. It became approximately inspiring the subsequent generation of lady journalists. She turned into aware about the limitations that still existed and the significance of breaking them down. Through a majority of these struggles, one element about O'Donnell remained clean. No matter what she faced, she did now not surrender. Today, Norah inspires others through her reporting and her bravery in sharing her challenges. Outro. What do you consider Norah O'Donnell's fitness-demanding situations and her profession in journalism? Share your mind within the comments under. Don't neglect to love and enroll in our channel. Also, click on the next video to your screen. You may not want to overlook it.